Today we're going to talk to you a little bit about a website that we're going to use in a class project. This class project is going to look at online Mendelian inheritance of man, or Omim.org. This is basically an online catalog of all human genes and genetic disorders, and it allows us to kind of capture sort of an ongoing process of pulling in together everything that we've learned so far. So I kind of made a list of some of the things that it actually looks at right here. So it's going to look at things like monogenic versus polygenic traits. So once you put in the gene or the associated genes that you're interested in, or maybe even just the disorder, it will tell you whether it's monogenic, if it's just one gene, or if it's many genes. And then it'll tell you things like the heritability score. It'll give you an idea of like 0 to 1, where we look and see if it's at 0, it's more environmental, or if it's at 1, it's going to be more genetic. So we can determine from that if it's somewhere in between, or if it's more one way or the other. We can also look to see whether it's a multifactorial trait, whether building upon that polygenic, whether or not there's environmental clues that might play a role in this as well. We'll look at twin studies, and adoption studies are found on this site as well. And it's updated all the time, so there's new information each day. It'll tell you a little bit about symptoms, diagnosis, and treatments, along with links to other sites. There's so much more information than I'm telling you here. It will also show you the location on its chromosome or chromosomes. And then finally, it's going to show you a little bit about animal models, and then looking at the cell lines that might be. I'm going to show you a quick slide here of a slide on cystic fibrosis. And as you can see, the cystic fibrosis page tells you a little bit about the CFTR gene and protein that we've been talking about, its location on its chromosome, and then a number of links to associated materials. Today in class, you guys will get a chance to do your own project looking at your favorite genes. We're going to tie this into our genes of behavior. So things like schizophrenia, eating disorders, sleeping disorders.